Brighton nil in the FA Cup fourth goal. Listen to this for Dominik Szoboszlai. Absolute superhuman performance from Dominik Szoboszlai again there. Genuinely, the Hungarian Superman, just pulling the strings, getting stuck in, scoring screamers for fun at this point. Unreal, unreal.
Oh no, man.
Anyway, yeah, wasn't that great? Wasn't that just a lovely game of football? I don't like to be the person who can say a routine win about a 3-0 victory, but it felt like just Liverpool turning up, being better and winning, like, which shouldn't be so like revolutionary a thought or a concept, but it's felt like that this season, hasn't it? It's been nowhere near the consistent walk in the park that we would have liked it. It's clear that Arne Slot wants to take the FA Cup seriously this season. He kind of has to, because ultimately the Premier League can't be retained because we've been so poor consistently throughout this season. But it doesn't mean you can't have a successful end to the campaign. The win last week meant that the race for top 4/5 is nowhere near as out of sight as it looked a week earlier than that. And now we're we've progressed through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. Still loads more football to be played. There will be trickier ties. I'm sure there'll be more challenges to be faced along the way. But in terms of it, tonight, that was a banana skin. It really was. And anyone who thinks it wasn't a banana skin hasn't been paying attention this season. Every game has been a fucking banana skin this season. So for us to turn up tonight and just do the business with the minimum of fuss. And that's not to say Brighton didn't have moments. Brighton are a good team. Brighton did have moments, and Alisson made some good saves. Fine, that's his job. He's allowed to do that. But the professionalism with which we got across the line, I think the fact that it wasn't like an atmosphere for the ages, but for an FA Cup game where it's all changed in terms of the crowd, it was fine. So the brand of football we played was good. We had something in the tank for the second half, which has been so missing for so much of the season. I stand in the Kop, and ultimately Liverpool attacked the Kop in the second half, and we've just not been good enough in the second half of football. The fact that stat came out last week about how many goals we conceded, more than anyone else in the final stage, more post 90-minute losing goals and all that kind of stuff. We don't win enough games at the Kop end anymore, and we used to be famous for it, and we certainly did it last season. So actually, to just come here and put it to bed, to get a penalty, Liverpool got a penalty. Maych Salah, even more weird. Maych Salah, not only did a referee give a decision for him, it was actually a penalty as well, which he converted wonderfully. Great for him, and the centre spot Salah. I thought he was quite good today. I thought he impacted the game throughout. But the thing that Maych Salah can do, even in a game where he isn't at his absolute scintillating peak of his powers best, he can influence football games with goals and assists. He's a good penalty taker. He takes a good penalty. So when you get a penalty, you give it to Mo, more than likely he's going to score it. And so even though, I don't think the Maych Salah we got back post AFCON is miles better than the one that left for AFCON, but he's chipping in. He's chipping in with impact in football matches, which is really, really good to see. But yeah, Dominik Szoboszlai, another thunderstrike for his repertoire for the scrapbook. Great to see. The kids love him. Everyone loves him. He's great. Curtis Jones as well. Someone who's had a bit of a tricky time in recent weeks. Looked like he could have been on his way out the door in the transfer window. Comes in at right back. Does a really good job. Plays really well. The fact that he went from right back to like 10 by the means of substitutions tells you that Liverpool are managing their way through a situation. They're managing as best they can at the moment. So yeah, good on Kurt and all that. Sound, absolutely sound. I enjoyed myself. It's freezing cold but Liverpool warmed the cockles of my heart today, and we need it, don't we? We just need Liverpool to prove that they've got it, that they've got it more often than not in games of football. The FA Cup, listen, it's never priority number one, but it's never to have your nose turned up at either, or to turn your nose up at either. It's a competition that Liverpool want to win. It's a competition that Liverpool can win. I hope we get a favourable draw. I hope we get a beatable team in the next round, because I think you need that as well. But we need to focus. We need to win as many football matches as we can. We need to put some positive vibes back in the crowd, back in the fan base in general, and back in the team. And having a cup run is a huge part of that. It really, really is. You know, you get songs on cup runs. You go on, you make new stories and new mates and all that kind of stuff. The FA Cup can be a real boost to your season if you do it right. So we get to continue with that, and that is very, very good indeed. So well managed, well played, well fought. But Kerkez was excellent as well, by the way. Really typified the aggression that we did. McAllister, excellent in midfield. I think letting him do some of the dirty work is actually suiting him at the moment. So more of that, please. And then centre halves, amazing. And we even got to see Calvin Ramsey come on. The ironic cheers when he came on was fucking hilarious. Almost as hilarious as the game being dead and buried toward the end, and Brighton fans going olé with every touch of the ball that they had, because that's how good Liverpool were and how much the better team they were. So please continue with that, Liverpool. Thank you. There is a match vlog. It will be out on my YouTube channel, Maych TV, a little bit later, and tomorrow I'll be doing an article on my Substack, picking my top 3 players and having a few of the general musings about that. So that's maichpublishing.substack.com. Check that out as well. Nice one. Oh, the FA Cup game winning Reds.